for this segment because I think this segment is so important, not only for the new agents, but for the experienced agents as well. I have 8 great points which I call reality check. I interview a lot of agents, and one of the questions I ask them is, so what is your goal for the first year? Mostly the answer I receive is, oh, I want to make as much as I can. And sometimes I'll get an answer, well, I'd like to make 6 figures. I believe that when you are truly a great salesperson and you are really committed to this business, then you don't come up with answers such as that. You want to say, I want to make $120,000. Yes, in order to be in this business, clarity is very, very important. Having a precise goal, month by month, leading up to perhaps the 120,000 figure is what attracts a broker to a new agent. And also an experienced agent, it's important that you have a business plan where your goal is very well defined. The second thing is, and this perhaps may be so more for new agents, is confidence. I believe that you should fake it till you make it. Yes, your confidence is what attracts the client to you. This might be your 3rd day in business, or this might be your 13th month in business, or even your 13th year. You have to project a level of confidence that puts your customer at ease. Number 3, and again a very, very important point, is command and control. Again, during interviews, the same thing. A lot of people tell me, a lot of candidates say they give me the same answers. Oh, I have great people skills. Well, folks, you might have a great amount of people skills, but what translates into cash, what translates into commissions is not people skills. It's selling skills. What kind of selling skills do you have? That's the key ingredient that separates the average agent from the champion agent. Number 4, again, is a very important point, and is that it's how persistent are you. When I meet with a client and the client says no to me in order to submit an application, I don't take that no for a no. I again put the question in a different format, and I will try at least 4, 5, sometimes even 6 times. If a client says no to me 6 times, perhaps I will let him go. But in order to be successful, you have to be persistent in persuading a client, because you don't get paid to talk. You don't get paid to show. You only get paid when a client signs a lease. And that happens when you're persistent in pursuing your business. Next point, which is the 5th point, is commitment. Let me share a quick story with you. I was at a hike in the Appalachian Mountains, and I was with a fellow hiker, and I asked him, and we were talking about his marriage, and I asked him, what is the reason that your marriage is so good? He said, well, I have a very, very amazing wife, 2 lovely, lovely children, and the reason my marriage is so happy and joyful is that me and my wife, we made a commitment that no matter what happened, we will always stay committed to the relationship. If there is a problem, we will roast together in the oven till we found a compromise or a solution. It's that same commitment. You are getting married to real estate. That is the very key you have to understand. Let me ask you a question. Would you go out with a girl or a guy who was not interested in you or was not committed to you? Well, my fellow rental agents, then why should real estate go out with you? You have to show the same level of commitment to real estate that you show to a loved one. Commitment is a very, very important ingredient of success. Again, the number 6th point I'd like to share with you is rejection. In our profession of selling, rejection is our brother. Rejection is our sister. We get it all the time. Might as well learn to love it. Might as well learn to embrace it. Why do I say that? Because if you received 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 rejections, what does that do? That just makes you all the more closer to the deal. So don't look at rejection as something negative. Just look at it as something that's getting you closer to the transaction. So learn how to embrace rejection. And number 7th, which is so important, is your job is to provide solutions. Your job is to make clients happy. If you truly, truly want to be a champion rental agent and you want to be America's #1 agent one day, then don't think of yourself as much. you must think of your client and see how you can totally give of yourself in every step of the transaction so that the client truly feels that you are on their side, you are helping them, and you're completely concerned with their needs, their requirements, and their concerns. And finally, the last point, which I think again is very, very important, is taking responsibility. If it is to be, it is up to me. Hold that wisdom. If it is to be, it is up to me. You want to be the one that is responsible for your success. Use these 8 points, make a magical transition, and let's go make money. Thank you.